The changes have meaning. The changes have meaning. The changes have meaning. Did you know the Mandela Effect is actually a big puzzle? Puzzle.
Hi, we are going to take the many different Mandela effects we see in the world and organize them by meaning. The changes made to our world have some common threads running through them, and recognizing these themes will help us see how it all fits together. There is a Mandela effect pattern that involves the letter S. Sometimes the S gets added to the name of something, and sometimes an S is taken away. Sometimes the meaning of a Mandela effect is found in what something turns into. Other times, the meaning lies in what something was before the Mandela effect changed it. This pattern we see with the letter S is like this too. This Mandela effect either makes a singular word plural or a plural word singular. I looked closely at many Mandela effects that follow this pattern, and it seems to be more common for the Mandela effect to make a plural word singular. Therefore, I believe the message in all the Mandela effects that follow this pattern is singular. But what does singular mean to us? In the message movie AI, Artificial Intelligence, we have an AI child who is a metaphor for us. He is told by his creator that he was a success because no other AI simulated real life as well as he did. In the movie, there were many copies of this amazing robo-child, but no other generation of robot, and there were many other generations, was like this one. The technology he was made of was one of a kind. In that sense, you could see him, and all of us, as singular. In the movie How the Grinch Stole Christmas, all of the action takes place in the fictional town of Whoville. We are introduced to this place by a narrator who tells us, way up in the mountains in the high range of Pontoos lay the small town of Whoville, the home of the Whos. Ask any Who and they'll have this to say, there's no place like Whoville around Christmas Day. Whoville is a world within a world, just like us. It exists within a snowflake. This is another way in which a message movie is saying we are singular. There's no other place like this one. In The Wizard of Oz, Glinda the Good Witch tells Dorothy how to get back to Kansas. She tells her to tap her heels together and say, "There's no place like home." Taken as a message, this tells us that there is no other place like our home. These three movies contain this message that we are singular. We are one of a kind. Depends Adult Undergarments. This product used to be called Depends with an S on the end. I learned an interesting thing about this word depend. Unlike most words, depend becomes plural when it does not have the S on the end. This seems to be shifting focus to the issue of singular versus plural in a special way. Sally Fields. Her name changed from Sally Fields, which would be plural, to Sally Field. Christopher Reeves. His name changed from Christopher Reeves to Christopher Reeve, with no S on the end. Now you might be thinking, hey, that's not singular or plural, because a Reeve is not a thing. Aha! But it is. I looked it up. Cheez-Its. Oh, they have Cheez-It. Does that sound right? No. Everyone has always pronounced this as plural. Daylight savings time. You can find this stated as savings and saving, but saving without the S on the end is new. It's a unique Mandela effect because the old version didn't disappear, but I never saw or heard this new way of saying it until recently. It seems that saving is the official way of saying it now. Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers. This song used to say, "The City of Angels," but the word angels has become angel. It is now sung singular. Herbal Essence Shampoo. It is now Herbal Essences. Here we have an S appearing where there wasn't one, but the message is still the same. Brussels sprouts. An S was added to this one. It is now Brussels sprouts. Tinker Toys. One of my favorite childhood toys has been changed and is now singular. I am glad I got to play with Tinker toys when I was a kid. Just one Tinker toy would have sucked. Hillshire Farms. Hillshire Farms, now farm, is such an easy Mandela effect to remember. A lot of people have told me they remember it being plural.